Alvin Hersey, World War II. I was the 3rd Army 26th Division, 328th Infantry. I was drafted. with 4 children in the home. I was signed up in Maryland, but I had moved to Maine, and they drafted me from Maryland, and they told Maine that they wanted to take me. So I had gone back to Maryland to get a deferment, but I didn't have time. I went down to Camp Blandon in Florida, basic training. That was 1944. I went in. It was after, the first was near the last end of the war. I was a replacement. That's the insignia I had, the Yankee Division. I went by boat over to France and then fought up through Germany. I was a company messenger. I delivered messages from the headquarters throughout to the platoons, especially the password. We couldn't give that over the phone and whatnot. I also carried a 40-pound radio on my back, and I could call in the artillery to where we were fighting ahead of the troops. Battle of Bulge. I wasn't in the first, but we come up from the south and hit them from the south with General Patton, and we was in there. I was captured we was cleaning out houses in the city. We'd go from one house and right up a street. If we didn't go through the front door, we went bazooka right inside of the house. Then we'd go in there and capture anybody that was in there. And then we'd go along to the next house right up through. And then at night, we'd get to a special house that had a cement ceiling in the cellar. And we stayed down cellar. But the next morning, they brought a tank up and knocked the house down around us, and smoke grenades down there, and we had to come out. That's why we was captured. We were liberated. I was in prisoner of war camp. We were in a building there for a month or more. Stalag 5, We stayed there more than a month. I was treated good. We didn't get much food. We got a bowl of coffee for breakfast and a bowl of soup for supper and a 1/7 of a German loaf of bread for all day. But fortunately, we would receive American Red Cross boxes, and they one box for 2 men. At one camp, we was leaving. They said going to break up the camp, and they had a lot of Red Cross boxes, so they told us to take as many as we could carry. I took 2, but during that night, I had it in my knapsack on my back, and I was sleeping with my arms through the strings. And during the night, Russians, they didn't get Red Cross box. They come up, they caught a hole in that bag and took my boxes. If I'd have woke up, probably they would have taken me too. And then we were moving back away from the front lines. We'd stay in athletic fields, sheep barns, cow barns, inside the cat, and keep moving back. And then we got up to one barn there, and the guards left us during the night, and then the 12th Armored come in with the tanks and freed us right there. Pretty near the last of the war, they sent us back to France to a camp, and we would take a ship back to home. Yeah. We didn't go back into fighting, no. The first night we got in there, they give us a dinner, and they give us big steaks to take up a whole plate. They really give us a good meal. I had 4 children, 13 grandchildren, and 16 great-grandchildren.
Wow.
And 4 great-great. I worked for the state of Maine as a dairy inspector for 32 years. I think the military in general is really great. Yeah, they know what they're going to do right away, all the time. Yeah, they know how to organize things. Yeah, they do. Like if you're going into a battle, they'd call in the Air Force to scrape it first, the houses and whatnot. And then the tanks would come along and we'd fall right in behind the tanks, going to a village. It was an honor to serve in the country, to keep it free.